Welcome back to beautiful peoples. I am Cam here live again on 23rd day regularly for complete my 30 minutes speaking 30 minutes speaking for 30 days challenge. Okay. So first of all, good morning to all of you. I hope your day will go very well and you will do you do very productive work and hard work to to make your dreams in a reality. Okay. So, so as usual, I don't have any topic to talk about, and as usual, I procrastinate very much to start this live session, but I came to end with a decision that now I can't procrastinate more. I have to start now because it's becoming hard to harder day by day when it's about to when it's about to end when it's about to end the 30 days. So starting this live session is becoming very hard for me. But I am more harder, and I think somehow I manage myself and commit that now I have and decide that and now I have to go now. I can't procrastinate more. But I'm thinking that when I'm coming live in the morning, so hopefully no one disturb me and no one call me. So I just can hope and in outside of my room, rain is happening. It's raining early in the morning from since early in the morning. I think it's continued raining not heavily but very slowly. And I think many phrases are also we can use when we talking when we have to talk about rain. But now I am not remembering any phrase, so I'm just say like slowly raining. And I just want to tell one more thing that my chair was outside on a roof because yesterday live session mm, uh, I did on my open roof and I let it be a chair on the roof. I didn't take it mm, back in the room. So when I come to my room, so I see that I see that chair is very wet due to rain. So I think that I can't sit on the chair because it is very wet. So I came in my room and I put my mobile and headphone on my cot and took a cloth for clean for wash was water from the chair, and actually I took a chair and come in room. After that, I clean my chair and wash my chair. So after that, when it's become dry, so I sit on it and I just started scrolling and exploring my mobile. But after some time, I just realized that I'm just wasting my time, so I have to start live right now. So so I put the title, description, and start live session. Uh, oh yeah, that's it. And we were talking about yesterday, like cricket, about cricket match. But today is also cricket match. So let's see what happened. But yesterday was Pakistan and England played a cricket match in Pakistan in 2020 format. But on this match, England 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 play very England batting England batted very well. England batted very well, but after that, when they came to ball, so they they didn't took any wicket. So they didn't took any wicket, and they lost their match. They lost their match of 10 wickets. And Pakistan again won a match uh, by 10 wickets, and that was an impressive and very big win for Pakistan. And on that match, Babar Azam make is second hundred in T20, and Rizwan also make I think around 66 runs or 70 runs, and that was very enough for contribution to the match. But I think he made a more than 70 runs because it was a 200 plus target. So I think no, he made like around 80 runs. So all they were able to win the match. Yeah, so I'm just also got scared after that match because our first match in World Cup will against Pakistan, will against Pakistan, and if they bat like this, so it's become very dangerous because I don't think we have a very impressive bowler. So it gets scary, but hopefully we will win that match and World Cup as well because our batting is our strength as always, and this time our middle order is also strong. Just in middle order, just issue of a wicket keeper who will play and how he play. Otherwise, our middle order is settled. And I think if we're talking about the middle order, so like 2011 World Cup time, we have very strong middle order of like Rena, Yuvraj, Dhoni. That Yuvraj Dhoni, that they were very established in the middle order, and they like almost time we see they played very maturely and very responsibly. And we know their contribution for in India, especially Yuvraj and Dhoni, but we can't forget of contribution of Rene as well, because he was very good fielder in the field, and he bowled as well, and sometimes he took crucial wickets for India. And many of time we see he made a 30 40 important runs for team, and we have to accept that that was very crucial. That was very crucial and important runs for India. Like, okay, yeah. And if we talk about more about 2011 World Cup, so before coming to 2011 World Cup, I want to talk about more about the yesterday our like last our T20 match, our last T20 match against Australia, and that match I think came. Cameron Green, I also told to you this yesterday that I think he he hit 4 to 5 fours in a Umesh first over. He was playing very dangerously. He was taking so much risk, and we also drop his to 3 catches, and we miss a LPW chance against him. So that's why he was able to make those runs. If we took those catches, or if we appeal on that LPW chance, so he will he was he returned very early of the match, and maybe we we were the winner of that match. But let it be, uh, जो हुआ सो हुआ, अब आगे की देखते हैं. Okay, so let it be passed ahead, past in past. So I have to work on this line that जो हुआ सो हुआ, अब आगे की देखते हैं. So I have to find a translation of this line, but if we talk more about our last match, so uh, we we seen that a fielding also that Rahul didn't like uh, 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 didn't stop the ball. didn't stop didn't stop the didn't stop the didn't stop the wall and didn't stop the wall and after that Virat has to uh, Virat had to run um, after that ball because um, net ball going to the boundary. So as a fielder, Virat can't go ball to the boundary. So he had to catch the he had to stop that ball. Yeah, so that's and I miss so much of Ashdeep in that match because his death bowler contribution is mind blowing. He bowled a Yorker in death and if on the stumps and if a batsman missed those balls, if a batsman missed those balls, so they will lost the wicket. They have to lost their wicket. But if they didn't miss, if they don't miss their wicket, so it's also like very hard to hit a very accurate Yorker. Very very hard to hit a 4 or 6 on a very accurate bowler. We just see like Hardik and Dhoni that those to handle Yorkers very well. Most of the person like scared of that accurate and those types of accurate bowler. So it's very impossible to hit on a accurate bowler. So in last his 2 games, he bowled very well. He bowled very well. He bowled very well. That's why everyone start trusting on him and everyone wants to see more him in deaths. Because we want to challenge him more and we want like winning contribution of his to India. But hope so he and every other players also do well in upcoming games of Australia, South Africa, and World Cup. So last match Surya also played very well and Hardik played on 200 plus strike rate. In last 3 ball he hit three sixes continuously in a row. I think in a row is a wrong word because in a row we use I think when someone hit three six someone hit sixes on on a single on same place. Okay. Surya Kumar also played, I think, around 184 strike rate, but Hardik inning was mind blowing, and Rahul also KL Rahul also played very well, and he made 55 runs on 35 balls. But we want to see KL more because he has very good potential. He is very potential. So if we want to see KL or KL to make hundreds against Pakistan on his first match. So that's it. Yeah, because we didn't see his potential very much, and if KL and Rohit settled and they took charge to hit the opposition, so we will see. So, so we will see 200 plus runs in any match, if Rohit and Rahul start hitting, so definitely it's around 150 on run, more than 150 strike rate, so it automatically becomes around 200. There is no doubt. Okay, so after Rohit and Rahul, we have Virat and Surya and Hardik and Dinesh, or maybe Rishabh. So they also they are also very good players. So we can't forget their contribution. That we can't forget their ability to bat. Okay, I think this is enough for last cricket match of India. So now I want to talk about like 2011 World Cup, but 2000 because so in 2011 World Cup, where all player got out, but he didn't lose his wicket. That's why we that's why we become that's why we were able to win that we were able to win that match. So we just we don't want to forget their contribution, and I think 2012, when Asia 2012 or 14, that time Asia Cup was going on, and Yusuf Pathan and Irfan Pathan were playing together in the match. So wait for 2 minutes, 1 minute. I am just coming. Okay, now I came back. Actually, my undergarments were on the tani. I just let's put my undergarments to dry, but I forget that they are wetting because due to rain. So I just remember that I have to take the in in my room. So that's why I went and take it in room. So I was talking about Asia Cup in 2012. In that Asia Cup, Pakistan. In that Asia Cup, I just want to talk about final because I don't have any memory of any other match, but I have memory of but I have memory, but I have memory of a final match because in that match our Indian bowlers couldn't take any wicket over Pakistan. Uh, I think uh, about 200 runs, more than 200 runs because their their opener their both two openers make century in that match. In that match, and it become very impossible to it become very impossible and that become very impossible and to took wickets but when when they scored 200 plus runs so Dhoni gathered the team and start discussing and saying what he was thinking and how the bowlers took wicket. So on that time, when bowlers come to bowl, after some time they start taking wickets and they took wickets, but at the end of their inning they scored I think 320 or 330 runs and if you are cricket fan so you can you know that in a one day match in a one day match 300 plus run is always difficult to chase so so uh, they they just did their work so we have to do our work in our batting our like bowling totally lost not totally but we didn't we can say we felt in and in batting we lost Goti Bhaiya in very early in the inning but after that